So is your learning that when a volunteer comes with a purpose to serve a community, process is not so important, but when purpose becomes important, process actually can take a back seat, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely. I think two very very important things also when we also talked about delegation, right? Delegation. I think that the most difficult skill is delegation, right? If you ask me to do something, I can do easily, but if you have to get it done from somebody, is the most difficult thing. But as managers, that is the biggest art. All of us trying to improve every day and every week. But thankfully, I think one of the biggest difference when we come to non-profit like this, only passionate people will come to work with you, right? So when I work with Swami, I will say so nice and all this, but when it comes to work, I will say when Swami is not delivering something right, I will say very very straight that Swami, you have to correct your video or audio 5 times, and only if you are patient enough and if you are passionate about to do this, you will stay with me. And I'm very very strict, that way, saying that it is not that we are doing for Kalvi Napadi, you are not doing for somebody. There is only one thing I tell everybody, whole team is like, just look at, we are serving that last mile kid. Am I doing justice to that kid? Am I delivering quality for that kid? Everything else is noise. So if we are not convinced, please ask question. And all my volunteers, when they come to us, we explain this whole process, and only those passionate people will stick on and walk this journey. It is not easy. Many people can come and tell that I wish to do, even today I have people, I wish to do like this. I will also test when Swami tells, keeps telling that Swami is very interested. I said, Swami, yes, next to your house in 10 kilometers there is a school, can you go and visit today, tomorrow? I will give you checks like that and find out that how really passionate you are. And people have proved that passion. When why I explained it so much is like, when passionate people come and deliver, I think, and that is the best thing for a somebody like me. Like, you don't need to stay there and own anything, right? You today we have passionate stories, like two classical example I want to tell as one as a volunteer, one as a employee, right? One yeah, somebody with 54 years of age. He has worked in Indian Air Force for like 16 years. He has served in Abu Dhabi airport for authority, and as a project manager for nearly 8 years. He's in Trichy. He works as a volunteer. But believe me, as I told you, I was testing him, saying that, can you go to Kadalur? Can you travel 60 kilometers? Tomorrow we are doing something. He immediately picks up the bag and travels. And today he's one of those biggest inspiration. When I tell him that we are one of those very important corporate customer, and we are serving in that Virudhunagar or Ariyalur, and the whole week from Monday to Friday you have to be stationed in Ariyalur. No question asked. He will go and stay there and deliver it. And the point is, he is much more better than you, and his expertise level is much more better than you. So it is like, you believe in people and you just enable them, give them all that, the basic finance, and ask him to stay, forget about all that, enable them, and you stay out of the scene, and they will prove. And that is what passionate people about. So this is number one. Number two, employees, right? Very very difficult to retain employee today in this world of where competition to pay so much, and IT people are switching jobs, things like that. Imagine I'm paying one of the lowest, I would say, and still I need smart people. And job is so tough. It is not that you sit in your house and do online. No, nothing like that. I will, when you come and join me for implementation, I tell them that in a week, 2 weeks back, we implemented in a district called Ariyalur. You will not imagine, in 20 schools to implement in the same district, that person has traveled 900 kilometers within one district, 20 kilometers. So imagine how many people will come and stay with you and do that job. And I'm not paying one of the very small things salary I'm paying. And this guy is only 22 years old, and he says he came to some of our programs and he understood what we are doing, and he said it is not like a job itself you are doing. It is nothing like work. You people are like so passionate, so happy, and that is what makes me come here and join. And he's doing, like, he's a full-time employee and 22 years. So I think two classical example I have given you. So I think a lot of volunteering stories, audio preparation, somebody sitting in Melbourne always looking at what is that I can do if I call her, saying that I have a problem and I'm not able to solve this. Can you talk to an important resource here and solve this? She will be ready to pick up the phone. I'm not paying anything. It is volunteering job, but passion to come and serve, right? Action from people are always inspiring. And I always feel so thankful. I think thankful to God, thankful to Tamil community and all these people. When there is nothing like I can say that all this I have done. It is like people come and do, and like what you have done here. You come and give this opportunity and enable and take this to right people and all that, like that. So many people have come forward to come and support. And the most important thing is, like, all these people have never wanted any kind of mileage. Never even I would have sent them any appreciation certificate. I've never even conducted a big meeting to show them something like that. Never ever. Those are truly passionate people. They need to come to the front and all that. And even after only 3 years now, we are sending it some kind of a digital certificate. But I think those are truly passionate people. And if you have a team like that, and when people see you and team, I think that's how the miracle happens. I believe.
Brilliant.